Guys, we're talking about factoring a trinomial here when a is not equal to 1. Okay? So trinomial, we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 2, which is 1, 2, 3 terms. That's the reason why we call it a trinomial. Okay? And then we're saying a is not equal to 1 because a in this case equals to 2. So if you guys go back to our previous videos when we talked about factoring a trinomial, we've dealt with situations where a is equal to 1. All right? But in this case, a is not equal to 1. So what are we going to do? So the first thing we're going to do is pull out a, which is 2, b is 5, and then c, which is equal to 2 also. All right? So we're going to use what we call the AC method. All right? So we're going to use what we call the AC method. And then the AC method is getting us to do what? So we're going to take the a, we're going to multiply by c, which is what? So a equals to 2, c equals to 2. So we multiply those two together. That will give us what? 4. Okay? So we're looking for two numbers that we multiply give us 4. And then the same two numbers add up give us what? 5, which is the b. So always, you're looking for two numbers that will multiply to give you 4. Yet the same two numbers got to add up to give you the b, which is 5 in our case. Okay? So what would be those two numbers? 4 and 1. So those are the factors of 4, 4, 1, because you can also have 2 and 2, which is not going to work out also. So you only have those two factors, that you have the two different set of factors, but this is the one that you're looking for. Okay? Because again, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5, which is the b. That's what you're looking for. You're good. All right? So once you do that, you get back here, and then you put back your 2x squared, which is your first term. Now, the 5x is not going to be 5x anymore. It becomes plus 4x plus 1x plus 2, because these are the two that add up to give you 5x. Okay? So now what we end up with? 4 terms. Because we have 4 terms now, we're going to factor by grouping. You guys go back again to our videos when we factor by grouping. Okay? Thumbs up. All right, so factoring by grouping. So we had 4 terms. We split it up in 2 parts. Okay, 1 and then the second. So we're going to use the greatest common factor, GCF. So we're going to use the GCF greatest common factor. So what would be the greatest common factor for 2x squared plus 4x here? It's going to give us what? 2x. So we factor it like that. So what do we have left? So you divide both by 2x to x if you want to do that. So 2x are here and then 2x are here. So 2x, 2 out. X squared divided by x is going to give you x, plus 4 divided by 2, which is 2, and then x out. You end up with x plus 2 inside the parentheses. Are we good so far? And then here you have 1x plus 2, and pretty much it looks like there is nothing in common for those two terms. But if you get into that case, that means you have an invisible one that you're going to pull out. So that invisible one, you have to pull it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the common mistake that people make is to forget about this one here. All right? And then you pull it out, so you end up with a common factor, which is x plus 2. Then whatever you have left in the front, you put them also together. And ladies and gentlemen, you are finished. So this is a way of factoring trinomial when a is not equal to 1 in the American system. All right? In a lot of other systems, it's dealt with differently. We're going to also account for that in another video. But right now, this is an American system that is used to do this one. So American system, okay? So when we're talking about that, so we basically talking about the USA. So United States of America, so the American system. So that's what we basically do. So take your time, go back and do it again. We're going to have more examples, okay?